promised. Got this lovely Marriner yarns parcel. We are going to unbox this today. It's a big one. So let's get into it. See, it's so big it shook the desk that my camera's on. And see what we got. It's good. Okay, so sneak peek at the new colour scheme coming, because you'll see. Okay, so let me just hold them both up. They're both two different kinds of yarns, but you can kind of see the colour scheme that I'm going for. So I buy all my own yarn. It comes out of my own pocket. Much to contrary belief, just because you design crochet patterns, it doesn't mean that you get all your yarn given to you for free. Some companies will gift it, but that's not always the case. So we have to buy our own yarn. The patterns that you download for like £3 or £4 come out of pretty much our own pocket. Yes, they're mega cheap, but all this that goes into the work, not so much mega cheap. So that aside, now said that little disclaimer, paid for this all myself. I'm not getting paid for this review at all. I just love the brand. It's super cheap and cheerful. Let's get into the first parcel. So first parcel is the Himalaya Velvet. Now it's a chenille yarn. So Marriners do two sort of chenille yarns. They do a Get Cozy, which is like your burlap blanket yarn, and they do a chenille yarn, the Himalaya Velvet. And they all come in really, really nice colours. So let's get this one open. Finally got in here. Okay, so you can, it's such a shame that you can't squish the yarn. Okay, so you can see, dropping out. You can see that sort of the chenille, it's so soft. It's so soft. So soft. And this one is the yellow. There isn't a yarn sort of, there's your lot number, but there isn't a colour on there. This is your Himalaya Velvet, and it is 100 grams, 8mm crochet hook. See all of your information there. So this is a Himalaya yarn, so not a Marriners. Go and follow them on Instagram and YouTube. They've got their own Instagram and YouTube channel. Okay, what's next? So I'm just going to go through the colours, and I'll sort of make it super quick when I bring them out. For those of you that are super observant, yes, I've changed my outfit. Had to shoot over a couple of days because, you know, life. The glare on the glasses, I just can't get rid of it. It's the best lighting. So let's see. We're with the Himalaya Velvet. I've opened that parcel. It works up really well. I've actually worked it up, which I'll show you in a minute. Oh, it's so soft. It's so soft. So let's get into the rest of the parcel. So in the Himalaya, now I love a sweet, but also every parcel from Marriners comes with the old Haribos. Gotta love them, gotta love them. And it also comes with some sort of little brochures as well, which is, it just allows you to sort of look through. And they're real people. They're on a farm. Follow them on Instagram, because they do like they introduce you to their sheep and all of this stuff, and I just think it's really cute. So that's the Himalaya Velvet. So soft. So we're going to do now the Marriner Super Baby Soft in all these great colours. Again, sorry about the sun, it's so sunny here today, but I wanted to get this video done because ultimately I'm going to crochet with these yarns, so gotta get them open, So I'm going to open them. I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch me open every single ball of yarn, and then I will come back to you when I've opened it all, and we'll have a look at how they work up so you can just really see it's not just about being cheap, it's about the quality as well. So I've opened them all. My desk is like covered in yarn. It's great. It's great. So yeah, just to the pink one is the double knit essentials. So that is completely acrylic, 100% acrylic. This one is £1 a ball. It, in my personal opinion, it doesn't feel any different to another acrylic yarn. It's not scratchier. You know, it doesn't make that horrible noise when you do it, working it up with a metal hook. It's really soft and squidgy. If you like me and you like to squidge a ball of yarn before you try it, I can tell you it passes the squidge test. So your hook size is 3.25 to 4 millimeters. Your standard acrylic washing instructions, so mild machine wash. All your info is on there, so you can see. So that's your essential double knit, and then we have the super soft baby double knit. This one just feels a little bit more dense. I haven't worked with this one. Yeah, all the colours are the same, so it's coming up quite blue on the screen, but this one's actually a mint green, and then we've got a baby blue, so you probably see it a bit better. That's the mint green, this one's the baby blue. So this is your baby soft, so they recommend this one for like your baby items, so hats, booties, things like that. I am not going to be making baby items with them, don't worry. I haven't just taken a slide down the baby lane or anything like that. These are going to be going into something a little more funky. Not saying baby items can't be funky, but I'm just going to work them into something adult, something a little bit funky. The same, so it's 100% acrylic again, and the same needle size as your DK Essentials, so that's 3.25 to 4 millimeters. Obviously, if you're going for a more sort of like lacy look, use a bigger hook, and with your amigurumi, I'd probably err on the sort of the 3 millimeter hook size. Mild machine wash, but you can actually cool tumble dry this yarn, which I think is great. So those are that's your yarn label. Ta-da! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work up a little swatch, and we'll go and show you what each yarn works up like. Okay, so first sample, the Himalaya Velvet. It's so soft. I know I keep saying how soft it is, but it really is. I used a 6mm hook, not an 8mm, just because with these types of yarns I like them to be quite tight. So yes, this is our first sample. All done with treble stitch, just so you can really sort of see if there's any holes or anything in it. That's our first sample with the Himalaya Velvet. Okay, so we're moving on to our double knit essentials. So again, all treble stitch, worked up really well. Used a 4mm hook, so you can see there's quite a lot of space in the stitches, but that's fine for something like a garment. But if you were going to make amigurumi, you'd want to go down a hook size. So that's your double knit essentials. And then lastly, we've got our Baby Soft. Now, as suspected, the yarn felt denser and it is a bit of a denser fabric. Now, I wonder if that's because for baby clothes, you're going to want that warmth. So a great yarn for the winter time, which is great because that's what I'm making with these. I'm going to do some winter patterns. Again, treble stitch, 4mm hook, not as gappy as the double knit, but I'd expect a little bit of a gap anyway in a 4mm hook. Like I say, amigurumi, go down a hook size. So that is my Marriner yarn haul. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Just one of the places that I love to get my yarn from. If you want to see the other places that I love to get my yarn from, you can go back a video and watch my best places to buy yarn in the UK. As ever, give it a thumbs up. It's free, it helps me out a lot. If you could subscribe, if you want to see more yarny things, crochet patterns, that would be great. In the next video, I am going to be working up something with the Himalaya velvet yarn, and that might be a little bit of a freebie pattern. If you want to stay tuned for that, subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much, and I'll see you on the next one.